All right, friends, so I made a little tutorial about how to upload or add images to our Google Slides. So I'm just making a blank slide, deleting the extra stuff. I go up to insert image, and search the web. That's going to bring up this kind of box on the side, and that's like having Google right there. And you can kind of type whatever you're looking for into that box. I'm looking for beach photos with value. If I could spell, that'd be good, right? So I scroll down, I find one that I like, I choose this black and white one, and then I click insert. Okay, then it's going to pop up right there, and I'm going to move it over so that it's centered. You can kind of tell that it's centered by having the red mark up and down. That's how you know. I just duplicated my slide and then deleted the image, and then I'm going to do the same thing over, but find another image. In your slideshow, I already added a couple blank slides, so you won't have to worry about that. But I am going to ask that you guys put 2 black and white and 2 color images into your slideshow, and please center them so that they look nice and that they're enlarged. Okay, next step is if we want to upload it from our phone. So we'll go to our camera reel, pick our photo, and then at the bottom left-hand corner, there's a little arrow that looks like it's facing upward. You're going to click on that. Okay, that's going to kind of show you how you can share it. I'm going to email it to myself, so I'm going to click my little email thing, and then I'm going to put in my own email address, make sure it's your school one, and we're going to send it to ourselves. You can see my name pops up. Don't send it to me, send it to yourself, please. And then you can add a subject if you want to, so image for art or something like that will work. Okay, now that we've emailed it to ourselves, we're going to open up our email and find the one that we've sent. We go to images for art. That's the one I had. My picture shows up. I'm going to scroll all the way to the bottom, and then there's this little download button or add to drive button. I'm going to add it to my drive. That's just going to be easier. Then it's not on our computer. It just saves kind of in all of that Google stuff that we have, and that way everything's in one place. Now I go back to slides, and I go up to insert again. I go to images, and then this time I go from drive. Okay, so that's where our picture is supposed to be. When I open mine up though, I don't see it right away. Like normally it would just be in the recent thing, but sometimes it takes a moment or two, so we just have to be a little patient. I kind of scroll up and down just to make sure it's not lost in the shuffle, but I slowly realize I just need to give it a second. So I go to refresh it, and there it is. It's in recent. You can also check the My Drive tab right next to it, and that's where it is as well. Then I click insert, bing, bang, boom, there it is. I just move it over, line it up with the red vertical and the red horizontal lines, and it's good to go. If you happen to insert a photo and it's on its side, there's a way to fix that. Okay, there's a little kind of extra tab at the top that's a circle, and you just have to move it around until it kind of looks like kind of wonky right now, until, oh goodness, it's upside down. So again, you can just try again and keep going. Sometimes you have to move it around and play with it a little bit, but you'll get it eventually. Okay, once it's centered, I decide I want to do some formatting options. So you can click on the formatting options and then go to recolor. It's kind of like putting a filter on it. Okay, so I kind of play with some of them, the light 1, 2, and 3. I'm not really in love with any of them. I scroll down. There's also a dark 1, 2, and 3. But if you go all the way to the bottom, there's one that's called grayscale, and I think that that's probably the best option for us, okay? From there, you can go to adjustments, and the one that says contrast can be kind of fun. You can go all the way to the right, and then it looks more like a stencil all the way to the left. Super, super gray. Again, when you bring it back to the middle, that's your original photo. I would only go a little bit to the right or a little bit to the left. Don't go too crazy. If you were to click that reset button, it would completely change your photo all the way back to the beginning before you edited it at all. So that's always an option too. Okay, friends, I hope this was helpful. Have fun. Remember, 2 color photos and 2 black and white photos.